Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic and we are in Kaldheim. I'm actually in the pre-release event right now with a VIP account. That's why there's 1.3 million gems. I don't actually have that many gems. It's just something that I got for today. But super fun stuff. We are going to be playing out a Foretell deck. I wanted to do a Foretell showcase deck. So this is just like straight up we're showcasing Foretell. The focus is playing as much Foretell stuff as possible and playing out the Foretell Jink Mimi deck type of thing, more so than just playing out the best cards from Foretell in the best deck. I definitely think that after this we'll be able to see which ones are the best ones. So we do have a little bit of subset theme as well of snow. I have Ascendant Spirit and Graven Lore just like as one of and three of here, kind of so that we have another win con, because I think that's the biggest issue with Foretell is that our only real win con is like Starnheim Unleashed or whatever, which by the way I did a whole deck tech on this before as well, so if you guys want to check out some of the past videos. So I'm not going to dive down into every single card why it's there, because I did like a 15-minute one of that earlier, but the biggest thing here is you can see we don't have a ton of 1 and 2 drop slots, which is part of the reason why Ascendant Spirit becomes pretty good. We have a lot of times we're just holding up mana, or we're foretelling cards, which means we're foretelling all of our cards on turn 2, which makes them all 1 drops after they're foretold, or whatever. Like a bunch of our cards become really cheap after they're foretold, and so we are basically just taking our turn 2 to be foretelling. We want to make sure that we have as many untapped lands as we can. We do have a few in here. Gates of Isfel. 2 copies of Glacial Floodplain, because we did want to have a little bit of the snow side of things with the Ascendant Spirit. I think 2 copies isn't the worst. 4 copies of Fabled Passage, 2 copies of Faceless Havens, but basically everything else is untapped besides these, these, how many cards is it? There's a few cards. All right, 8. There we go. 8 cards come in tapped. Everything else is not. So we do make sure that we have a good shot of having our Foretell stuff on turn 2, and then hopefully we can, have a turn 3 mana. We have the ability to foretell, so hold up Raven Forms or other things out, Saw It Comings. I'm not totally sure how this is going to work. The basic way that we win this deck is with Angels and Emisizzle Call and then Ascendant Spirit, but I think those are powerful cards too. Cosmos Charger, also a decent removal spell for us, and this is the deck. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Like I said, I already did an intro for it, so let's go ahead and jump right into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. All right, up against Land Sago, we do have Foretell stuff. This is kind of an awkward hand. We want more lands than this. We have a lot of Emisizzle Calls and Seagate Restorations to try to have more lands in the deck. Do we keep this just on the power of Ascendant Spirit though? I think so. We're on the draw, so we can hopefully find some other stuff. These 2 guys do just become 2/2/3s. It's not the absolute worst for us. Glacial Floodplain. Yeah, we play out Ascendant Spirit, pass the turn. We either foretell or activate this on this next turn. Okay, we get Stompy Boyd right away. Do I want to foretell now? I don't really care to foretell these cards that early. I'd rather get out lands. So let's go ahead and play out another Ascendant Spirit, pass the turn. All right, it looks like it's Is It Giants, which does have a lot of good removal in general. We didn't have a Doom Scar in hand, which is a little bit annoying. Raven Form's pretty sweet though. We can also just get out Nico Eris, which isn't the worst for us. Okay, attack him with Ascendant Spirit first. Man, they're holding up mana for something here. Man, it might just be better to start playing out Nico Eris here. We came to foretell stuff, right? So let's go ahead and foretell. And I want to be able to hold up the mana for this too. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to play out Nico Eris this turn. Create a shard token, so we have some extra mana or extra things we can do. If they're going to stomp, yeah. So they're stomping Ascendant Spirit. They're going to do it anytime that we respond. So the best thing we could have done there was probably play out. All right, so create a shard token. Pass the turn. Those look pretty cool. It's the first time we actually get to see these. All right, so up to 1 target creature you control can't be blocked this turn, or it deals 2 damage to target tapped creature. All right, so yeah, this is what I'm interested in. It's like how much we're actually wanting to do anything else. I'm kind of just want to draw a card here. We can foretell with Raven Form. Nico Eris just dies unless we bounce this. Let's create another shard token. Pass the turn. Yeah, this is where I don't feel like we have the ability to foretell yet. Even being on the play, yeah, we did have some. No, we were on the draw. We were on the draw. Just kidding. That might be why. Glimpse of Cosmos. Dude, Glimpse of Cosmos is so good here. I think, man, I should have done this in response before it resolves. They have a chance to play it again already. All right, they just foretold a card? Yes. All right, so yeah. Balance the Crystalline Giant. Glacial Floodplain. Tick up. Smith 0. Man, this isn't even instant speed, so we can't play it on the next turn. Let's... I guess I could have done that with Depart the Realm last time. Like, I'm debating if I just want to draw cards here instead. Raiden Form doesn't do much for us at all. I guess we go ahead and get Starmheim Unleashed. If we get up to another land here, then that actually could be really good for us. So yeah, we'll play that past the turn. Gravenlore, also a pretty good card for us. But just getting out 4/4s isn't the worst. Yeah, I feel like this is going to take, like, I think Foretell is good, but it's going to take, I think, a week or two for me to figure out how to actually play it. It's going to take playing up against other people that do it against me, kind of recognize what things are hard to play against. Like, we know that they foretold something, but that could just be their Cyclone Giant thing that now is, what, 6 mana instead, which is not that terrifying. Okay, Nico's dead, but we still have the shards. That's what really mattered anyway. It's tempting to actually just play more shards there in general. So we can bring up 4. This is the card that we were worried about for being able to play Angels in general. So I think I'm actually wanting to go like Ravenlore. Or we foretell a couple more cards and we can just sacrifice a shard. So this is only 4 snow mana. We could create 2 4/4 Angels. That's our main win con. Let's go ahead and go for it. Let's try it out. This is a time when they're tapped out. They played the one card we were worried about with playing this. The biggest issue is if they have the Cyclone thing. So whenever you cast a spell from costs 5 or greater this turn, draw 2 cards and discard a card. So it doesn't give them any discount on playing the Cyclone Giant thing. And it only works if you play it from hand, which, so maybe that one doesn't foretell. I can't remember. Dude, there's so many cards I don't remember right now. Yeah, how does the Cyclone Giant read? The one that is like a Cyclonic Rift type thing or whatever, bounces all their stuff. I think the only things we're worried about is another copy of Battle Frost, the Frost and Fire, which they have a decent chance of having another one, especially with Scrying 3. Okay, Big Bone Crushy Boy. Mecha Godzilla. Behold the Multiverse. Instant speed, draw a bunch of cards can be actually really nice. How are we okay to take off a turn here to play this? All right, so swing in. These do have vigilance. Okay, I couldn't remember. Okay, down to 11. I think that we are going to foretell Behold the Multiverse. Can we afford to foretell anything else? I think we want to be able to draw. We can foretell the Raven form, or we can just play the Raven form and have this available in another time. Like, I could just kill Crystalline Giant now. It does create a flyer, which is annoying, but if they have Death Touch, it's going to be annoying too. We can, yeah, this is really funky. Behold the Multiverse, I think, is our best play. We want to do that on their turn. So I think we just pass the turn. We want to find more lands. I was tempted to play it there, play a land out, and then we could foretell something else or draw a card with Shard. But we can't use it the same turn that you foretold either. So I guess the right play was probably just to play it out naturally there. All right, so they do have the Giants. We'll go ahead and Behold the Multiverse now. Now we get the Sot coming. And we want the land as well. Yeah, I think we take both of these. We need to find a Doom Scar as well, though. Okay, take 4 to all of the creatures. We're taking a mass amounts of damage. All right, so this is the Quakebringer. So this is the card that they had in Foretell. I forgot which cards in Giants had Foretell. Which does work well with this. They were able to play this out and play it the same turn. Or no, it wasn't the same turn. Oh, this is the Invasion of Giants card. So they didn't kill our 4/4s. I don't know why I was thinking it was the other one. Yeah, okay, that was a misplay. I should have just been holding up mana, acting like we had saw it coming online. All right, well, we have more lands now. That's good. Okay, so first off, these guys have Vigilance, so we swing in first. And this is the main game plan. Like, we just kill them with this pretty quickly. I think what we do is do we even care to foretell the Sot coming? Right now, if we Raven Form, they get a blocker. I think we saw it coming on anything relevant. They can't kill us this turn. So maybe I like foretell a Starnheim Unleashed. We could also just draw a card and you saw it coming. So that's what we could do. I could foretell saw it coming. So this is the weird thing. I'm spending 4 mana to cast Saw It Coming now if I'm foretelling it just for the next turn. If I keep it for later, then that might be nice. But as long as we keep our stuff alive, we win. So I think right now we just pass the turn. We take it down to 18. That's fine. Whenever you do 2 damage, target opponent or planeswalker. So yeah, it takes 2 more damage here to face. They're going to do a lot of damage to us. If they have the Quakebringer, we're actually in a lot of trouble. So that's something else that we have to counter. Okay, down to 16. But I'm actually really impressed with just these Angels being a good way to close out a game. Like that was the whole idea of this. Okay, uses Glimpse of Cosmos. Gets to go digging for good cards. The Quakebringer, the one that gives Giants double damage, is actually really powerful here. We can't gain life. We get to scry 1 and then draw with a shard. I do feel like the card advantage stuff that we have going on for us is pretty nice. I'm a little bit less impressed with Raven Form than I was hoping to be. The sorcery speed side of it makes it hard because it's like, okay, if I'm not casting it this turn, then I can make it cheaper on another turn, which maybe I should have been doing more often. But I think we've used up most of our mana each time, except this is probably the first turn we haven't. I think we let the first one resolve. As long as we keep 1 alive, we're okay. How close are we to being dead now? Oh, no. All right, well, we do have to counter that. Okay, so we're not dead. They don't have an answer for the 4/4. How big does this get? Okay, didn't get flying. That's what's important here. Okay, so we're not dead. Down to 3. It doesn't matter. We won the game. I shouldn't be drawing here, but okay, another Saw It Coming. Sure, why not? All right, sweet. And then we swing in. All right, so there you go. That is how we wanted to be winning the game, is just with these Angels. I think they're powerful enough to be winning out games. I think playing out just 2 of them does close out games quickly enough that as long as we control their stuff. As far as foretelling, we didn't do a whole lot of foretelling. I think that Nico devised Destinies, like these cards to help us do it more often, more consistently, would help. Man, but I just felt like there maybe were some turns where we could have done other stuff, but it felt like we needed to be maximizing our mana in other places. I don't know. We did foretell a couple times. All right, up against Demian. And too many tap lands, I think, with this hand. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan this. Oof. No blue mana. I think we mulligan again. We can try to keep it on the draw, but Iron Verdict's the only card we can actually play. Yay. Yeah, I think we mulligan. Well, we have our colors. All right, keep this. We'll drop one Mary's Call. The land is still nice. Drop one Starnheim Unleashed. We have Sot coming, and Behold the Multiverse to draw more cards. We just have to hit one land. Yeah, it's good enough. We don't have any removal, any real interaction. Maybe keeping the Starnheim would have been better just to have like a body to put on board. All right, Floodplain, pass the turn. Okay, down to 19. Hollow Blade, okay. Yeah, Warriors, here they come. Dude, we still have not seen a single Doomscar, by the way. That would be really nice to find. All right, so we foretell the Behold the Multiverse. We can still hold up Sot coming naturally on the next turn. I think this is how you play it. You always foretell the cards that you can be doing other stuff with. Season Hollow Blade, cool. And Behold the Multiverse, even Doomscar is not the greatest here, though. Ascendant Spirit. Interesting. So I can have a counterspell held up, or I can play this out as just a chump blocker and use Behold the Multiverse. Or turn it into a 2/3 if we need to. Which I probably will just end up blocking one of the Season Hollow Blades, hope that they discard a card and try to get card advantage somehow. Rally the Ranks, yikes. Deals damage equal to its power to any target. Crap, that's good. Rally the Ranks is the one thing Warriors did not need. Oh goodness. 8. How worthwhile is it to just force them to discard something here? I probably could have held up Sot coming there instead, which would have been better. Well, we're chumping the most damage anyway. I could block here, but then just kill it anyway. Man, do I want to Behold the Multiverse? I'm not sure what gets us out of this. Like, Season Hollow Blades are so powerful here. So I think we force them to discard something now with what we just have on board. Okay, down to 9. They discard another warrior. That's good. That is a nice play for us. Okay, play out Faceless Haven, or do I want to get a Mary Call tapped? I can play Sot coming. Counter something good here. So I actually kind of like this pathway as the way to play out this Ascendant Spirit. Then we have some mana to be able to do other stuff. All right, Ascendant Spirit out. That's the turn. Yeah, this is just the typical super good aggro deck against what we're playing right now. We didn't find the Doomscar in the opening hand. We had to mulligan twice, which is always bad for us anyway. I think we just chump. This time we're just going to go for Behold the Multiverse, I believe, on the end step. Okay, down to 3. Which, I mean, they can just... Yeah, there's not much we can do. We don't have any good life gain, necessarily. Okay, Behold the Multiverse. Doomscar doesn't even kill him. Roll to the bottom, draw some cards. Raven Form. Raven Form does slow things down a little bit, but not enough. So, we concede. Good game. We'll go ahead and Raven Form here. We'll just show it off. Why not? Actually, can we Emeria's Call and bolt ourselves? No, but this is the VIP gameplay. We're supposed to kind of see how far people can go for it, and so we'll let them do it. We did find removal, but a little bit too late. War Leader, yeah. With Rally the Ranks and War Leader, all this stuff, this is a good deck. I do wonder if it's better to be playing a Lurrus version of Warriors. You lose out on having the enchantments like Embercleave and things like that, which would be really good. But just in general, they're fast enough that it might be better to be playing a Lurrus deck. All right, against Human Token, and this is actually the kind of hand we want. A tap land on turn 1. some decent things to foretell on turn 2, so we'll keep this. Nico's Defies Destiny is actually pretty nice too, to gain us a little bit more life, slow the game down a smidge. Fabled Passage first, pass the turn. Youthful Valkyrie. All right, we're definitely looking for a Doomscar. We have the other Fabled Passage. Go grab some extra white mana. All right, we'll grab our other blue source. We have more reason to have blue, or more need for blue now. Let's foretell the Charger. Up against Flyers, this actually might be pretty nice for us. So yeah, let's go ahead and foretell the Charger. Pass the turn. See, Depart the Realm, foretelling it, yeah, it means that we can have it be 1 mana at times, but it's not something you do every time. It's not. It's something you do when it makes sense to do it. Counter there. Okay, down to 18. Okay, Snow-Covered Island. I think we just want to be playing out Cosmos Charger, untap land, foretell something, and then maybe just get some life gain with Nico. We're trying to dig for the board wipe though. Okay, pass the turn. I don't know if we can actually block anything with Cosmos Charger though. Oh, dang it. I meant to block with this. Now let's throw it down on the end step. They might have been holding up removal though instead. Okay, he goes scrying. Keeps one on top. All right, please no removal. Yeah, see, this is so bad. Ugh. We just spent 5 mana to cast that and it just died. That's so bad. It's the worst. Like, it really is. Like, I'm not sure there's much worse than that. We can hold up Saw It Coming, which might be better than... Here, we'll do this. All right, so we can hold up Depart the Realm or Saw It Coming. We'll foretell this. Raven Form seems like it'd be nice to have 2, but... foretell the Saw It Coming, pass the turn. Splendid Marshal. Do they have an Angel in the graveyard? No. This we just counter. I'd rather counter it than bounce something else of theirs. Stop Valkyrie from actually getting the counter. Next turn with an untapped land, we can Raven Form and Depart the Realm. Slow down the game a little bit here. Yeah, let's do that. So, see, we're playing this main phase, which is a little bit awkward, but I think it's what we do. So, Raven Form. Have to kill something in main phase because it's sorcery speed. So we kill that. We hold up Depart the Realm. Pass the turn. Yeah, they get a 1/1 they can be attacking with, but that's better. Sax Fabled Passage. Yep. We want them to play something big here. A bigger Angel. Just another Resplendent Angel. Okay, he gets to put a bunch of counters onto Youthful Valkyrie. That guy gets beefy for sure. All right. Hoping they would play another 2-drop or something there, but we get the bounce down to 7. Nico doesn't even gain us life here because we don't have anything in foretell. Like, I really don't know if you can foretell very easily. All right, that's awesome. All right, sweet. Good timing there. Okay, Glacial Floodplain tap, pass the turn. All right, we found a Doomscar. That's the first Doomscar we found in 3 games. Finally. Angel of Destiny. Well, that does let us gain some extra life. They're at 20 right now. Not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Do I want to Graven Lure main phase? I could end up foretelling something. Yeah, I think it's actually better. We get to gain some life with this too. So scry 5 and then draw some cards. Okay, we want to keep Doomscar on top. So the gates both go to the bottom. They do have some life gain, but not the best. Doomscar and Behold the Multiverse. I don't think we care to... So we draw these. Return a card with Foretell back to from graveyard to hand, which means you can keep grabbing back Doom Scars, which is pretty good against this matchup. So yeah, we keep both of these. I think those are the 3 that we draw. 3 on top, draw 3 cards. Dude, that's good. We Foretell, Behold the Multiverse. See, actually, we can play Nico Defies Destiny and Doomscar on the next turn, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, pass the turn. So Angel of Destiny doesn't actually hurt our life total when it hits us because it gains life along the time with it. So it does come up as a trigger. So if they can never do enough damage right away, then it's different. But all right, play out Angels. We kept 3 on top, so you got to be a little bit careful. But you also have to put out enough threats for, like, because we don't care about Angel of Destiny right now. If they're not going to play out anything else, then we're totally fine. Okay, they do play something else out. Okay, so Nico Defies Destiny. Gain some life. Do I care about what's on board? How much life can they gain? You do need to keep them off of life gain. Is it better to just Behold the Multiverse, though? We'll play this out. We get some extra mana to Foretell with. Retribution, that is an annoying card for sure. Speaker of the Heavens. Okay, Foretell the Multiverse. Do I want to play Doomscar here? We can gain 4 life. Can also draw a few cards. Should have done that earlier. Okay, Foretell. See, this is where Foretell becomes a little bit better. We can kind of control the board a little bit better. We play out Nico Defies Destiny. We gain 4 life. We'll hold on to Secret Restoration. Pass the turn. We get to draw with Behold the Multiverse. All their angels can tap to do cool things, which is great and all, but also, oh well. All right, we take 5 back down to 8. Righteous Valkyrie. Okay. Yes, they're playing out their whole board. Nice. Okay, Behold the Multiverse. So we already have Doom Scars, which are good. Nico Defies Destiny for a bit more life gain. It is good. Like, it's not a bad play. I actually do like this card. We'll keep 1 on top, and then we'll see what else we find. Ascendant Spirit. Okay, that's pretty good. That's actually really good. All right. Gains a ton of life. Everything becomes really big. Okay, return a Doom Scar back to hand. Or like a Sot coming could be nice. Let's grab a Doom Scar back to hand. Cast this Doom Scar. I think we actually just go for Ascendant Spirit here. Make it a 4/4 Angel. What does this do? Angels get Devil Strike until end of turn. Cosmos Charger is a little bit tempting as well. This does help us actually close out the game, though. Do I want to foretell this? I think we're going all in on the Ascendant Spirit. I think it's a little bit better. Just with what's on board, they're top decking right now. We have other answers for things that we can be doing. Biggest issue here is that we don't have the Sot coming for counter spells. All right, so they didn't have anything. Just plays out Emiria. All right, so activate this. Activate this. Return. Now I think we bring Sot coming to hand, and we just kind of hold on to that for a couple turns. Okay, play out a land. Not going to use Faceless Haven, so let's go ahead and just foretell this now. Actually, I want to foretell stuff that actually makes it cheaper for us to be playing stuff. So foretell the Doomscar. They see it go out of hand, so they know what happens. Man, I should have foretold the saw it coming, because now we can't use this and draw enough cards. All right, we'll swing in first. Okay, we can make it a 6/6 and draw a card. Is that better than holding up more interaction, like Cosmos Charger and everything else? Okay, down to 30. Oh, we can foretell this, play out Nico Defies Destiny, gain some life. We can't counter anything, though. Let's foretell the Cosmos Charger. Okay, we're going to foretell the Cosmos Charger, pass the turn. This gives us something else in in the foretell slot to gain some life with. Okay, opponent scoops it up. Sweet. Yeah, sorry, I was playing it out really slow. I was trying to figure out how to actually play the foretell, but that's where we get to a place where it's just, we can't lose. And that's where Doomscar became so powerful. The first time we actually find Doomscar, and it just wins the game for us for sure. Yeah, Doomscar with Nico Defies Destiny, I think those mesh so well together that it's really, really powerful. All right, up against Human Token, and we have Doomscar in the opening hand. We keep this. We have Doomscar into Nico Defies Destiny. That's exactly what we want. Depart the Realm is good as well. We can at least gain life, have some extra stuff that we can be doing. He's all good. All right, Floodplain first. Pass the town. Pass the town. Pass the turn. I can spoke right. All right, we green white. That's still gonna be creature deck, right? All right, foretell. Do I want to foretell the Raven form, or let's foretell the Doomscar? Pass the turn. Next time we foretell the Depart the Realm. If we don't end up playing it, it's at least something we can hold up in foretell. Nico Defies Destiny gets a little bit better for us. We can always bring it back to hand. Okay, Redain. So now everything costs more anyway. So we might just, let's see. With Convert Mana costs 4 or less, so I can still Raven form this just fine. Which I might do here. Oh, our land's coming tapped as well. Forgot about that. Well, in that case, let's just, we're going to go ahead and cast this on the next turn. So Raven form that, pass the turn. Everything comes a little bit cheaper anyway. Redain is definitely an annoying god here for us. But if they're not going to put out too much threats, we can still kill everything with just Doomscar. So I'm not terribly worried. Yeah, Snowlands come in tapped. That is the one reason why playing Snowlands might be worse than not playing Snowlands. There's another card too that kind of makes it worse for you to be playing more lands. All right, do they have a planar bridge? Okay, let's play tapped land. Do I want to just go for Nico Defies Destiny? Gain some extra life. They can tap down so much. Essica, if I flash back to Essica, with Gilded Goose, they have black mana. They don't quite have everything for the planar bridge. So I think I just want to bounce the planar bridge instead. We can Raven form Redain, but I think we're just going to Doomscar it anyway. So yeah, just pass the turn. No reason to get too hasty here. Don't be hasty. I should have foretelled this. I keep forgetting I can do that. Like, I forget the cost is 1 after this, but then I'm paying 3 to play the same thing. So Tibalt comes out. That is annoying. Wow, that's a lot of mana.
It won't help, but it amuses me.
All right, resolve. See what they get. Land in that. So they do get to play out the land. All right, bounce the Tibalt. Doomscar. Dang it, comes in tapped. That's right. Ah, flipping Redain, man. Okay, we need to stop the ramp. So Nikafai's Destiny first. Gain some life. Raven form Essica. We don't want them to play this out again. Pass the turn. We don't really care about the tax. This is just the normal cost that we would normally cast it, right? We pay 2 earlier to be able to make it cheaper. They make it cost a little bit more. Fabro Elder. Yeah, and board wipe here should just shut them down. They can get up to the Valky again, which is annoying. Dude, Kinnan, yeah, Kinnan with Essica is so good. All right, so Doomscar. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and bolt this in and play this out here. Pass the turn, turn it into a 2/3. You can bring back Doomscar back to hand. They don't have any black mana yet. Essica. Okay, no Bone Crusher Giants. Doomscar or Raven form. So they are up to 6 mana. Yeah, let's go ahead and just Raven form. You know, if they want to block the 4/4 with this, I'm actually pretty happy with that as well. So Raven form. Let's see. I can also foretell it with the Cosmos Charger. How else do I get rid of a Planeswalker? Gravenlore also might not be the worst. All right, Raven form the Essica. I think it's just too much. Swing in with Ascendant Spirit. If they don't block, we'll turn into a 4/4. Could foretell this as well. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, turn to a 4/4. Down to 16, pass the turn. If they have removal, it's annoying, but they're still at least 2 turns away from the Tibalt coming back. Which, even if they kill Ascendant Spirit with the Tibalt, it's not the worst for us. They don't have tons of snow mana. All right, swing in with Ascendant Spirit. See if they block. If they don't, we get to draw cards, and they're down to 10. All right, they do block. Okay, so they do get Tibble on the next turn. How can we stop that? I don't really think there is too much of a way. Okay, for Telecosmos Charger. Pass the turn. We still have 4 mana held up for the Ascendant Spirit. I wasn't going to play both of these out in this turn, and so I figured this was just a better play. So they do have enough mana to play out the Tibalt. They go for it. See what they use. They probably have to kill the Ascendant Spirit. Okay, so that resolves. Now we're just going to flash out this Cosmos Charger. That's totally fine. See how they swing. Okay, Cosmos Charger. Can't kill the Fabro Elder, but we can block here. We get to kill the Tibalt, down to 14. Ascendant Spirit. Oh, that's right, they can play ours, because they exiled it. Doomscar. Doomscar's good. Okay, kill Tibalt. And I think we just go for the Doomscar. This is too big. They have too much mana for a bunch of things. Gravenlore might be better, but... Second, foretell it for 1, gain some life. Can we take 1 turn off here? What kind of crazy shenanigans can they do? Alright, foretell for 1. I definitely want to blow up the board. How big does their Ascendant Spirit get? I think we go for Gravenlore, actually. I don't think we're dead here, so I think we just go Gravenlore. Did I play a land? Maybe I should have played that main phase to play out a land. And we could have potentially foretold something else. Swings in with everything, just the Ascendant Spirit. Okay, how much mana do they have for snow? I already passed it, but that's fine. I'm wanting to Doomscar no matter what. Oh, so they clicked the same one. Oops. Yeah, you can activate the same one again. It's kind of annoying how it works that way, but you can. All right, Gravenlore. Dig 8 deep if we need to. Double Sot. Yeah, Sot Coming is really good here. Raven Form also good. Amari's Callers are actual win condition. Do we care about Raven Form? Doesn't hit Planeswalkers. Doesn't hit some of the other stuff. So I think Sot Coming is the main thing here. Okay, Amari's Call. Yeah, we'll keep those 3. I wanted to land there. All right, let's swing in with Cosmos Charger. Okay, Foretell, Sot Coming. I can Nico Defies Destiny and Doomscar by bolting ourselves here. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Okay, Nico Defies Destiny, gains 6 life. Lose 3 by bolting ourselves, but we get to add extra mana. Amari's Call, we're not quite up to the point where we can do that yet. Do I want to hold up Sot Coming instead? No, we're going to Doomscar this turn. Okay, cracks the land. We still have a decent chance that they just top deck nothing. They also had a lot of mana there for like the World Tree. And so that was the other thing I was a little bit worried of, is them actually just going off with that. They're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now. Search for Glory. All right, that's pretty good. Oh man, they have 5 mana left. What? All the colors because of the World Tree. Jorn. All right, that's not the worst. You can bring back... Okay, they just played out naturally. I guess you can use the World Tree. You can tap everything down. Ooh, that's actually really interesting. Okay, Cosmos Charger. Ascendant Spirit. 2, 3. Okay, so Foretell once. Pass the turn. All right, well, we can at least kill Jorn, but they do get the World Tree trigger here. Let's see if they do it right. So while the trigger's on the stack, tap everything down. Yeah, they're gonna have to actually tap it down. This is interesting. Being able to counter an ability seems pretty good, but I hadn't thought about Jorn just working with the World Tree by itself. As long as you have snow mana, which all the snow lands have to tap for certain stuff. So how many snow lands do they have? I think it's enough. You never need to be doing 2 colors of the same thing, so they have to untap that again. I'm just going to activate my stuff so it's done. I'm not going to be countering anything here. This isn't something we can counter. Jorn untaps. They activate the World Tree. All gods come onto the battlefield. It can't be that many with what they're playing. We get to grab back Doom Foretold here anyway. Yeah, Valky comes back on the god side, so that's fine. Kazmina is on the upkeep that it does everything, so we kill Jorn. Okay, Doomscar comes back to hand. We attack in. Can I get in for more here? So we have... No, I have 8 mana. All right, just play it slow. It's okay, we're playing a control deck. That's how it goes. Hit for 7. Wipe the board. Actually, you know, in some cases, maybe we could kill them here just with what we've got. How much damage are they doing? So this gets +4. So it's already at that point. You can look 6 cards deep. Legendary card from I'm going to put it to your hand. Do they have another world tree? So they have 2. Sorry, thinking real quick here. 2, 3, 9. Maybe I actually just pump up twice here. Thinking. Yeah, we can counter anything that's worse. We're not dead, so then we just go for the win, right? Yeah, I think that's what we do. 2 lands aren't snow lands, so we can't activate another time. But we have lethal for the next turn. Now we could also Doomscar if we want to. Pass the turn. Kazmina can go away. Yep. Now there's even less damage output. There wasn't any way for them to do like too much extra damage, right? Anything with flying we can kill. Any kind of removal we can counter. They can gain some life. That's fine. Draw some cards. Carroted. Yep, good game. And I'll attack. Sweet. All right, we got there exactly enough for lethal. We could have pumped again if we wanted to as well. So, dude, this deck's not too shabby. I do like it indeed. Magmatic, thanks so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. All right, so I have to jump into the wrap up real quick with this one right away. Sorry, I was wanting to play out more for these ones, but with a pre-release event right now, when I'm in the VIP account, I'm only able to do so many games just with my time right now. I was planning on having it be an all-day thing, but our youngest just started throwing up all night, and so I'm going to be with her instead of sending her to a babysitter, that kind of thing. And so I'll be back on stream pretty soon. Links in the description below if you guys ever want to check me out on Twitch. So I'm keeping this video a little bit shorter than normal just because of time crunch. But overall, we got to see how Foretell played, and we did go 3-1 with it, which I thought was pretty good. It definitely felt like it was powerful. Doomscar is really good. I feel like there were certain cards that were good and certain ones that weren't as much. I like Raven Form as just being a good removal spell. I don't love the having to pay. I don't know. It was good, but it's still sorcery speed. That's the biggest issue. It's just a sorcery speed thing. I like with playing Foretell, I feel like I was always wanting stuff to be able to do on instant speed, and these Raven Forms just felt really awkward. Nikodify's Destiny with Doomscar felt really solid though. Like there were some really good, really powerful things. Ascendant Spirit was a good finisher for us. We saw Starnheim Unleashed finish the game out for us. Cosmos Charger as well actually was pretty good. I wasn't terribly it was good. I liked it. So overall, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.